Hello, good people. Hey, baby.
Hi.
Put your mic up just a little bit there.
How are you?
Hey, come on now, baby. This is, well, somewhat of a PG-rated show.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about this sexy voice thing you're doing.
This is the way I talk.
Oh, okay, if you say so. Anyway, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Melanated Thought. We talk about things that affect the black community. I'm Reggie.
And I am Mimi the lady.
And what a lovely lady she is.
I'm tickle out wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. This is a subject that we had touched upon on a few shows, as a matter of fact. We just touched upon it. We didn't really get into detail about it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a suggestion from my lovely co-host, who happens to be my betrothed, my wife. It is a really, 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 really good subject. It's called, let me put the splash screen up real quick. The crabs in the barrel syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for those of us who have achieved a few of their goals in their lifetime, know a little bit about the whole crabs in the barrel syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
I know I have, and I'm sure my wife has as well.
Yep.
And the sad part about the whole crabs in the barrel syndrome is the fact that it's mostly family that has that whole syndrome when it comes to being crabs in the barrel.
Childhood friends.
Childhood friends, people you grew up with around the way,
Mm-hmm.
whole bunch of other people.
Classmates.
That could have done it the way you did it, but chose another route.
Mm-hmm. But it's mostly family.
But it's mostly family, and that's sad.
Mostly culture, too.
Yeah, that too.
The
But
culture.
we're going to get into that a little bit. And let me go ahead and get this music cracking real quick. We're going to get into that a little bit so we can talk about that. So we have to get out of that. We really do. Because as foundational black Americans, we're all we got. We've had a show about that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very true statement. We are all we got. Nobody else is going to help us but us.
Yep.
But we can't do it if we keep dragging each other down.
Mm-mm.
Now, am I telling any lies here?
Not at all, sir.
Okay. So, since I'm not telling any lies, hold on. I almost got it ready. There we go. We'll get it ready. Yeah. Ah, yeah, that's it right there.
And a new one?
Somewhat new.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. But anyway, y'all, that's going to be the subject of today's show is Crabs in the Barrel. Anyway, how was your week, babe?
My week has been busy as always. Working. Last minute assignment that I didn't, but guys, it's the same. I got it done. Praise God.
Of course.
But then, Friday night, got together with our crew, GNS crew. What up, fam?
Oh, man. Yeah. We had fun.
Went to go see Mr. RNSJ at the Improv.
Hilarious.
He kind of spoke on the show's topic.
Yes,
today.
he did.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
he
it
did.
was pretty profound on what we talk about all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So that means if we're bringing it up, he's speaking on it, how many others are thinking this?
Exactly.
So it might be a good time to talk about it today.
Oh, yeah, and really get into detail on it. Because it's something that, it's a holdover from slavery times, to be completely honest with you. I'll get into the history of it later on down the line. But it's one of those situations to where people want to talk about it, but they don't want to talk about it. It's kind of a double-edged sword.
I don't think it's reality, but it really is.
Right, it really is. And again, like I said, a lot of folks don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, but shout out to Artist. I think he's still in town tonight. I think tonight is his last day here in Dallas, but it was a really good show.
Well, he sold out
Really
when we were
good
there.
show. Yeah, he sold out the whole weekend. The show we had was the last open show.
Oh,
That's
my.
why we went on a Friday. Because normally we would go on weekends.
Right.
But the weekend shows were all booked.
That I didn't know.
That early Friday show was booked. The show that we went to was the only one that still barely. You see how packed it was?
Oh,
Barely
man.
had
It
tickets.
was
And
a
I
full
got
set.
online right when I heard about it. And it sold out that quick.
Yeah, they sold out pretty quick. It sold out real quick,
He
man.
said he been in the gang 30 years and still funny as ever. So shout out to him for making me laugh and make me cry at the same time.
Oh my God, man! Yeah, it was a good show.
Oh, yeah.
It was a really good show.
Gotta do some more of that, y'all.
Definitely, GNS, if y'all out there listening, definitely we got to get together again. So, we don't have any other major events coming up on that.
No, just working and working.
That's pretty much it with all of us, man. That's all I ever do. So, work,
thankful to be working.
Thank you, exactly, especially in this economy.
And in this heat.
Oh man, this heat is disrespectful, ain't it?
And this gas. Well, gas is going down. Like I was telling my sister, this world is so funny. One day it's $5.99, just like a light switch. It can go, it just drops back down to $3. I'm like,
exactly.
Man.
Well, I'm proud it's dropped back down to $3.
But it just bothers me that they raising prices and gas and groceries and my electric bill. Please, Jesus. But my paycheck. I mean, that's like I called the lady at Chick. I said, ma'am, I just want to vent a little bit.
Right.
I said, y'all done sent me almost a $300 light bill.
Yep.
And how do you expect me to pay it? If did you hear that I got a raise or something? Because I ain't heard that.
Let us know.
So within a month's time, my bill almost doubled. You want to explain that to me? Well, do you think you probably have a light on somewhere? I said, have a light on? I said, ma'am, I be going here cutting off lights.
Yes, she does. Trust me. She does. She gets on to me about turning off lights.
I said, I think y'all just price guys. And I told her this too. I think y'all price guys are like the Exxons and the Quick Trips.
Yep.
And the grocery stores. I said, y'all want to get y'all a piece of the cookie too.
Her response?
Congratulations. That's why I told her. She was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, you can't even explain to me why my bill almost doubled in a month's time. That's unfathomable.
Right.
I said, well, I'll pay as I go. How about that?
There you go.
I better pay though, cause I don't want to come home. It's too hot to get the lights on. Me and heat don't match, do it, baby?
No, it does not.
I can stay cold. I can filter through the cold, but I cannot stand getting hot.
No, she cannot. She's being honest. She's been 100% real.
Where you find me the other night? Well, in the morning?
Man, she was refrigerator door wide open. That's how hot she was.
I wish I had one of them big long deep freezers like we had that I grew up with. It was big and long. You can dump all kind of bodies in there. If I had one of you, you'd probably find me in there with a pillow. I'm not gonna lie, heat is no joke.
Oh my God, yeah, man. And so far, man, we've had 100-degree weeks, not days, weeks, y'all.
People are dying, literally.
Yep, they're dying from heat exhaustion.
Yeah, heat strokes. And
yep.
They thought this one lady just went outside to cool off on her break. That lady sat there and died.
Yep.
I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But yeah, that was that week.
Yeah.
Looking forward to another one.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Yes, indeed. Well, I guess we can get on to, your favorite part of the show, baby. The books. Only got 3 this time. Books every black person should read at least once in a lifetime. I only have 3 this time, man. Let me get this first one out. Something wrong? Okay. Let me get this first one out. First book is...
Michael texted me. He said, I don't do heat either. Too dang hot. No, I know it's Sunday, but it's too damn hot, bro.
Oh my God.
Too damn hot. I don't remember this hot being like this when we were young. I'm pretty sure that heat wasn't like it is now. Nah. Unless we were just so young and dumb and didn't notice it.
That was it. That was it.
We just wanted to be outside playing.
That was it. But yeah, man, the books are today for today. Books every black person should read at least once in a lifetime. The first book I have is a book that was I put on the show before. It's called Post-Traumatic Slave Disorder: America's Legacy of Enduring Injury and Healing by Dr. Joy DeGruy. I actually have this book physically in my library. It's a good read, very good read. It talks pretty much about the things we're going to talk about today on the show. All right, so pick that up. It's been out for a minute. So it was a New York Times bestseller at one point, so definitely get that book. Not that that matters. I could care less, to be honest with you, but that's just me. Okay, second book is short and sweet. And Crabs in the Barrel Syndrome by Miss Katrina T. Newsom. I read this book on my Kindle. Good read, man. It's a really good read. It talks about a whole bunch of different things as far as the Crabs in the Barrel Syndrome. Some of the stuff she talks about in this book is from personal life experience, which in my personal opinion, is the best experience. I mean, because you know firsthand what it's like to be a crab in the barrel.
Oh yeah.
Third book. I haven't read this book yet, but I will. It's called Crabs in the Barrel, War on Racism by Ross Williams. He has another book out, but the title of the book escapes me. But this book is short and sweet. Plain and simple. Crabs in the Barrel, War on Racism. And they put us in the barrel so we can turn on each other, so neither one of us can succeed. Because let's just be real, y'all. They don't want black people to succeed nowhere in this United States. Let's be honest. Do you agree, babe?
I was going to say Africa, but I'm getting torn about Africa these days.
Yeah. Africa don't concern us. So,
come back home. Where?
okay, where we gonna go there?
I know, like where?
You got racism there too. the colonizers and took over your whole
right,
country. So
exactly.
you know, come on.
So.
Okay, all right. Here go my favorite part of the show. Bold words.
As I clear my throat.
Yes, indeed. Bold words from a black woman.
Absolutely.
I like this part of the show because my wife came up with this on her own. And she has a doozy of a woman. It's from a person I haven't heard from in a very, very, very long time. For those of you who are familiar with this lady, I'm about to say her name in a few minutes as soon as the splash screen pops up. Y'all know who I'm talking about, man. She's an icon.
More than that.
Poet laureate. Miss Nikki Giovanni. So you want to go ahead and get a quote?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, baby.
The reason why I chose Miss Nikki Giovanni is, first of all, she had a birthday in June.
Right.
Still looks amazing.
Yes, she does.
Still out here doing it for the culture.
Yes, indeed.
And the statement I'm about to read, I can relate. And I'll explain after I read the quote.
Okay.
And I quote, "I really don't think life is about the I could have beens. Life is only about the I tried to do. I don't mind the failure, but I can't," and I said can't, imagine that I'll forgive myself if I didn't try. Miss Nikki Giovanni. End quote.
That's deep. That's real deep. I like that.
I am the type of person, I think you have gone to see this since we've been together. I'll look at something, I'll study it, and I'll try it and try it and try it. I get it. If I don't, I don't.
Right. But
at least I tried.
Yeah.
And I live my life like that through a lot of things. Like Friday, I was frustrated. Like I spoke of earlier, that I just started this particular position with this young man, and he asked me to have something done by Monday. And he didn't tell me Friday until 4:45 p.m.
Wow.
So I was like, okay, first time out doing it, I'm gonna try to do it to the best of my ability. I think I did. I'll let you guys know next week how it turned out. But I could have just told him a lie and said, hey, I'm going out of town, I don't want to try it, I don't feel comfortable, you never showed me how. But I did it. I think I did pretty good with it. I other things like that too, like stuff I see on YouTube, or if something I want to try, like with my I wouldn't really call it decorating skills, but I do like to put things together. Let's put it like that.
That's
I like to
exactly
put
what it
things
is.
together.
Call it what you
and
call it.
if I don't know what it is, I'll keep trying. I try it out here first at home, and then I'll present it to the public or to others to see. So this quote resonates very well with me. Right. And I could have been. I tried to do, and that's what I do. I try to do it. So I won't have that afterthought, like, man, what if I coulda? No, I won't be like, well, I did it. This what happened, but I can still perfect it.
It's the same deal with me.
Yeah.
It's the same deal with me with my little T-shirt business.
Little.
I call it little because it's small for now, but it's gonna
cross
blow up.
Waters, honey.
Yes, I have, and I'm proud of that fact.
Absolutely.
I just wanted to see if I could do it.
And then where did it take you?
Oh my God! All over the world. Literally.
You went to the British, honey. Was it British? Britain, yeah.
Australia, Africa. everywhere, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I have sold shirts. I have sold at least 2 shirts in those countries that I just mentioned. France. Where else? Turkey.
So all you gotta do is get your machine back up and running and take off again. You never know, because a lot of people, that's what, if you see these days, a lot of people are wearing t-shirts with all these different sayings on them, different characters on them. So just get your equipment back up and running and take off again.
Don't worry, it's gonna work, man. We're gonna make this work, and we're gonna blow the heck up, because we're gonna be. I got this. This is set in stone right here, y'all. We're gonna be the first, the one that I know of, black owned and black operated full stop graphic shop. That's my goal.
I cannot believe that's not even a
as far
factor
as
right now.
As far as I know, there's not very many black ones, if any. I mean, I know there are some out there, but I haven't seen any. But I would love to get that cracking.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. So, but anyway, bold words from the black woman. That was a good thing.
Thank y'all.
Now, let's get to the current events. You got some good ones?
I mean, what's that old saying? Same dance, different partner.
Right.
So same thing, different day. Let's head to the Florida Keys.
Oh shit.
Quote unquote. You think I'm playing? End quote. A Florida man pulls an AR-style gun on father and daughter, claiming they were blocking his driveway. Let me give you a little synopsis. Yeah. A black father and daughter had a mowing company, lawn care company.
Yeah.
They was at their client's house doing what they do.
Right,
and you know, most trucks pull trailers to carry their equipment.
Yeah.
And most of them have the little latch that lets down into the street so you can roll the mow back on.
Yeah.
The part that goes down the street was like maybe not even in the middle. It's like partial way of the man drive. He make it think it took up his whole driveway, which it did not.
Yeah.
Because they showed a picture of it. So he presents to come out here, Tampa Bay, matter of fact. David Berry.
Yeah, get his name out there.
David H. Berry. And his company name, I don't even want to give his company, but it's a stupid name for a company, Fat Finger. That ought to tell you something. With a big old gun that I thought, from my understanding, was an illegal gun to have.
Okay.
And he goes to point it at the father and son, which is Jerry Lee and Carrie Lee. And his daughter is 22 years old, telling them that he will shoot them. They own his property, get their effing equipment off their property. I'm like, are you serious? And like I said, they showed a picture of how far the trailer was in the driveway. It wasn't even that far. But the first time the man came out and asked the Mr. Lee, said, okay, we will move it. He didn't even give the man a chance, so he goes and get a gun. Come back outside with the gun, and he's pointing and everything. But by the time, you know, he told the daughter, what are you recording me for? And she was like, I'm going to record you. And she told the police officer she felt like if she wasn't recording, he was going to shoot them.
He probably would have.
He was going to shoot them. And so Carrie, the daughter, called the police. The police finally came. And then they told them there's nothing they can do about it. She said, well, I got everything here on film. They looked at it on her phone, and they said, well, we really don't see that he's pointed directly at you.
Oh,
if
Lord.
you look at her camera phone, you will see, yeah, he would have. He probably would to blow their heads off.
Oh yeah.
So is it that bad out here that you would have to threaten somebody with a big gun like AK?
Yeah, AK-47 from what I'm looking at. It was
AR style gun.
Either way,
it is.
Oh, well, you're AR-15, yeah.
Yeah, and threaten somebody to move their trailer that's not hardly even blocking your driveway. Well, if you look at the picture, guys, take a chance to go out there. If you get a moment, go out there and find the video. It's Carrie Lee video of David H. Berry pulling a gun on her father. If you look in this man's yard, that looks like a cop car in the driveway. So I'm thinking this man is a police officer or some part of the service community.
He probably is.
Because he got the big old grill in the front and he got lights at the top of his truck.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, is this a police officer? So that just lets you know it's just not in the streets. They act like that at home too, seems like. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That
Call it
you
what it is.
Call him in a prick and call him out his name and threaten to kill him because of his trailer.
He didn't call him the N-word, did he?
And it was so funny. Nah, he never called him the N-word, but it was so funny. Mr. Lee told him, he said, I'm not really on your property. I'm in the street. So now this man is claiming the street as his property.
You can't do that.
They just want everything. They want the street, the curb, the sidewalk, the street sign, the hydrant. They want it all.
The paint on the line.
Exactly. The speed bumps. They want everything.
Wow. That's messed up.
So that's a little weird. So
Man.
I don't know. That blew my mind.
Wow.
And here's another one. Piggyback off of this one. Quote unquote, why are you standing outside your house? End quote. White woman racially profiles black man and his children, reportedly blocks them from their own home after following them from local park.
What?
Yeah. A black filmmaker and his 2 children reportedly were followed by a white woman back to their home in a gated community. The woman, who many are calling a Karen, grilled the man outside his own home and was shamefaced when she discovered the man she was questioning about his whereabouts owned the home. But check this out, guys. She didn't even live in the neighborhood. Right. This video right here. Oh my God, I wonder what I would have done if that was me.
You would have cussed that woman out 3 ways of Sunday.
I'm like, she is questioning me, asking him, what are you doing? He was like, what are you doing? What are you doing that for? What are you doing? I'm like, what? And then he also filmed her when she was trying to get out the community. She couldn't even get out the gate. Just standing there like as so matter of factly, like she was standing her ground.
Okay.
I mean, I'm like, what?
Okay, babe. Pull my coat real quick. Pull my coat. Okay. Black family going inside their own house.
Their own home.
She stopping them.
First of all, she followed them.
Okay, she followed them. Okay, okay. Let me get the story straight.
They were at the park.
They were at the park. She followed them
into a gated
until
community.
they get to a gated community.
And then when they got there, they were standing in front of their house because they was playing that Go Pokemon Go, whatever that is.
Yeah.
And she just comes and talking about, what are you right now? What are you doing? What are you doing? And he like, what do you mean what I'm doing? I'm minding my business. What are you doing?
Right.
And she said, I don't think you're minding your business. What am I doing then?
Okay. So, all right. So, okay, I got it now. So she followed them from the park into a gated community where they actually live.
Right.
And
she don't.
I'm getting to that. And so she is confronting them about what they're doing. Bruh man did exactly what I would have did and said I'm minding my own business and staying out of yours.
Right.
Pretty much. She don't even live there.
No.
But she gonna be super bitch and try to stop them from going to their own damn house.
Yeah. And he said, okay, what do you think I'm doing? And she said, I'm not really sure, but I'll figure it out.
What the heck?
He said, okay, while you figuring it out, I'm probably where I live. And she said, yeah, sure. I live here too. Like she lived in the house with him. And he said, I'm probably at my house where I live. And then she said, what are you doing? And he said, are you feeling okay? Do you know what you're doing? Do you know what you need? And then she get agitated. What the F are you doing right now? And then she just smooth walked away. So this young man told it and, shared the video. The video went viral. So his brother took over on the account and contacted her employer. She works for a medical facility. And she's in the medical era.
She's in the medical field,
yeah.
Right? Okay.
And they are trying to get this woman fired. They're per asking these people, these are the kind of people that you hire.
Man, you know what? They're going to reprimand her. I can promise you that.
I don't know, because the brother said they called and talked to them and asked them how did it all started. the man said, well, he explained to him what happened, then they just hung up on him. And then when they tried to call him back, they won't take their phone calls, and they haven't heard from her nor her employer, and no one has ever apologized. That's a real Karen. You gonna stand in front of my house and tell me, what are you doing? Well, I'm about to walk in my door. What are you doing?
According to Marvin, what's up, Marv?
Hey, Marv.
She was trying to leave, but she couldn't get the code out the gate to
Yeah,
leave.
that's why she don't live there. And when she was walking toward the gate, it looked like she was stumbling to me. So I'm thinking she might have had a couple too many, you know.
She probably was drunk. I wouldn't doubt it.
And just standing there trying to get out the gate. I'm like, she can't even get out the gate. What is, girl, go on now.
Yeah. You would have cussed her out 3 ways a Sunday.
Oh, yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
And the way I was feeling yesterday, because I was hangry yesterday, oh my God. I mean, Saturday, oh my God. I mean, Friday, oh my God.
Oh, man, yeah.
Oh, man, she would have got it. She would have got it
She
real
would have
pretty.
got the full, man, she would have
Everybody
got
in
all
my
that.
own home?
Oh, yeah, she would have got all of that cussing.
A gated community? Yeah. They're going to talk about, I live here. No, you don't live here. See. Yeah, I would have grabbed some words that I normally don't like to use on her. Moving on.
Moving right along.
What weapon? A Virginia cop's under fire after pointing gun at teen who was using his phone to record their police stop. We've had this conversation before. It goes back to the Skittles. It goes back to I think one of them had a bottle or something. One of them had a sandwich. You know, I think these police officers might need to go see America's Best and get their eyes checked. Because there is no way a cell phone looks like a gun. I don't think. I know they're pretty big. Some will come in different sizes.
Well, think about this, though. You remember, what's the guy's name that got shot in his grandmother's backyard? Remember? I can't remember his name, though. But he had a cell phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They killed him.
So these phones don't look like guns, do they? I don't know. But a Fairfax County police officer have launched an investigation after the video showing officers pulling firearms, that mean more than one officer did, on a minor regarding an arrest warrant. First of all, I don't understand if it's more than one of you guys, why all of y'all had to pull your gun. Let's start there. Secondly, a phone don't look like a gun.
I agree.
And the police officer tried to justify it because they said they received a phone call from IHOP saying there were some juveniles in there cussing out the waitress, and one of them showed a gun in his waistband. And they left the IHOP and then started beating on the window and everything, telling the waitress and some of the employees in the IHOP to come outside. But when the police officer caught up with them, they said it was 3 teenagers, but they only caught up with 2. It was reported 3 to 4 teenagers, but they only caught up with 2, and neither of those 2 had a gun. So, but again, like I always say when I read these stories, why do you pull your gun? Where your taser? Everything is not shoot to kill. Every episode, every stop, everything that you see is not a shoot to kill moment.
Well, it is when you're black.
Well, yeah, obviously.
The most dangerous weapon out there is a black man's melanin. I thought you knew.
Yeah.
That's a weapon by itself.
Yeah. And I guess because, these these teenagers these days are a little foul mouth. They got these smart mouth because the teenager said, "Why are you pulling the gun on me?" The police officer said, "Because you have a weapon." And he said, "What weapon? What weapon, huh? You look dumb, bro." First of all, the police officer he was talking to was a female. But I know this is a new little thing teenagers call everybody bro, because mine do it.
Yeah.
And so they told him to get on his knees. And he obliged and everything. But why pull a gun on him? I mean, I don't know.
I told you. He had a weapon. And this was a woman, right? A female cop, correct?
It was her partner, which was a man, but it was a female and a man and another man. Yeah. Just shoot to kill. Everything is not a shoot to kill moment. I'm sorry. It's just, and then they be looking stupid afterwards when they get, taken to court, lose their job, sued. I don't know.
Yeah. I hear you.
Now this is a story we kind of touched on last show.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how to start.
Just say it. Just call it what it is.
A 4-year-old acting girl killed by gunfire was the niece of Jalen Walker's fiance. Now, as you guys remember, we spoke about the Jalen Walker's episode. That's the young man who was shot 60 times, but supposedly the bullets landed, which is a 47.
Well, it said, according to the autopsy report, it wasn't 60 bullets that hit him. It was 46. Like that makes a difference.
Like it make a difference. I mean, one is too much, but 47, 46, whatever, that's too many.
I'm going to put this little girl's picture up. And I'm going to go ahead and say this real quick. This was at a protest.
Yeah, I can say this is at a protest for Jalen's game.
Yeah, for bruh man, for my brother. Look at her. Pretty little thing.
I don't know how to react to this one. I understand we're coming together to protest what happened to Jalen.
Right.
But who's in the crowd shooting? Was it us? Was it another race? See, I don't know.
It shouldn't matter who was shooting. Well, it matters. It does matter. I agree. It does matter to a point. But when you start shooting babies,
innocent baby, it was her and another man.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
Even mobsters, they don't kill women. They don't kill children. They have a code.
Well, I mean, it could have been a straight. I'm just playing devil's advocate here. It could have been a straight bullet, but why shooting? You're at a protest.
You're at a
Leave
peaceful
the guns
protest.
at home,
You had
sir,
a peaceful,
ma'am.
You had a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
And a 4-year-old child gets killed.
Yeah. And another man did too.
Another man gets killed.
But he at least, well, I'm not going to say at least, but he was taken to the hospital. He died at the hospital. She didn't even make it to the ambulance. She died right when the bullet hit her. Boom, she died. And then it's just like a tragedy in this family. It's like she passed away, and then Jalen's mom's sister passed away. It's like, oh my God, all this death is all around this family. But to see this little one right here, that's just, you want to take your kids to these things so they can, I don't know, maybe she could understand, but at least she could say later on in life that she was part of the protest, but now she won't be able to say anything because she lost her life because somebody's out there with a gun shooting at a protest, right? I don't get it. I don't know. And then they interviewed one of the young ladies that was on. She said she was on her way to the protest because she got off work late, and she's kind of glad she didn't go. But she did explain that since she's been in that neighborhood, that's all they do is shoot. Drive-by shooting and killing all day long. But
and again, like I said, the mafia has a code.
Yeah.
The Chinese mafia, the triads, they have a code. The Yakuza, they have a code. They don't shoot. They don't kill women and children.
Yeah.
Now, granted, that was in the bad neighborhood. That's neither here nor there.
Right.
At some point, you got to put the guns down. And use your common sense here.
I don't even think that. I don't know. I just why? I know some of these states are licensed to carry. You can carry it anywhere you want to, but why?
Some people carry guns just so they won't have to fight. Let's just be honest.
That's cowardly.
I agree.
I know you're going to protect, you don't know if that person might have something too.
Precisely.
So you want to be on guard at all time, but
at a protest?
Yeah, that's,
come on, man.
I don't know. But God, just bless this family because they are really going through right now.
Yeah, my heart goes out to that family.
Absolutely.
Because
absolutely.
When you start killing children, that's when I have a issue with that.
Yeah.
So
that's why I said this one. I didn't know how to respond to this one because the mother is already dealing with her son.
Right.
And they trying to make it a big deal. No. It wasn't 60 times. It was 47 times. Like that made a difference.
Come on.
He's gone. Y'all pretty much destroyed that man's body.
Okay. They said it was 46 times instead of 60. So you knock off 14 bullets, but you still shot him 46 times.
What's that old saying? It only take one.
It's all it takes is one bullet to kill somebody.
Exactly.
But y'all use 46.
That's excessive. It's excessive.
Yep.
Okay, the next story. The whole experience has been traumatic. A Georgia man to sue after suffering 40 bites from a canine in wrongful arrest. Now this story, a Georgia man plans to take legal action against police officers as he was attacked by a canine when his wife called 911 for a mental health crisis. When she called, the 911 operator put the call in as domestic violence. And when they got there, they saw he was outside. He kept pacing back and forth, and he was hitting his hand on his own car. So they just released the dog.
Well, see, and here's the sad part about the situation. If he was to kill that dog, that's just like killing a cop.
Yeah, he's a trained police officer.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But it's 40 bites. So when you saw the dog, okay, because most time when I see the dog run toward the criminal or whoever they try to attack, they go straight for the arm or the leg.
Yeah.
So when the dog got the arm and the leg, why didn't you pull the dog back? Why did the dog continue to chomp, 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 chomp? 40 times? That's a lot.
Well, see, here's the thing, and this is why a lot of black people don't like dogs. Okay? Because during the slavery days, when those, they call them paddy rans. Back then, they called them slave catchers paddy rans. When those paddies would chase the slaves down, the ones that got bold enough to escape, they would stick dogs on them. And those dogs, and a lot of times, they would let the dogs literally chew on the man or a woman or a child that decided to escape for a little while. And that's the main reason why a lot of black people don't like dogs.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I don't. It depends on how big it is.
Right. That's the reason why. Right there. That's the very reason why. And with this brother right here, I can pretty much guarantee you that he's going to hate dogs from this point on.
I'm sure. It tore into his skin, leaving him with 40 bite wounds all over his body.
Yeah.
And he also suffered a concussion because by the dog attacking, he fell and hit his head on the pavement.
Yep.
I think a lot of these police, when y'all keep paying out these big dollars,
I'm telling you,
you're getting sued.
I'm telling you what's going to happen. What's going to happen is, I think that this is what I think should happen. I think that every black person should get a $100,000 minimum insurance policy. So that way, when something like this happens, and they start filing those insurance claims and stuff like that, and they started hitting those cop unions in their pocketbook, a lot of that shit will stop.
Oh, yeah. Like I said last week, I love my girl Stacey Abrams. She is warming her roar.
Right.
But this plan that she has trying to put into effect about paying them more, and maybe they'll take accountability, I wholeheartedly...
I disagree with that.
I don't agree with it either. I mean, it could be some out there who do.
Right.
Just like the same thing I can say about teachers. We were looking at the Dave Chappelle show last night.
Yeah.
There are some teachers out there who don't care about the money. They're there for the children.
Yep.
And then there are some that's out there just for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And if you paid them a little bit more, maybe they would care more about their job in the school district and
do a better job
in the students. But until then, maybe she's right. But as far as an officer, I don't think so, Sister Stacey. I really don't.
Right.
I don't. And like you said, until they take accountability and start hitting these unions in their pocket, and these police officers lose their job and can't go to another state or another city and get a job, and all their what them little things they put the stripes and everything they earn be ripped from them, maybe then they'll start waking up and be like, you know what, maybe I don't need to let the dog bite them 40 times. Maybe I let the dog bite them just one time. Maybe they'll start thinking. Right now, so many things I read about, it's like, are they thinking?
Nope.
It's like, maybe are they getting pleasure out of seeing it?
Yeah, they are.
You know, it makes you wonder.
They get off on it. I'm telling you, they get off on it.
Just like I said last week, y'all shot that man. 60 bullets were hurled toward that man's body.
Yeah.
Why?
I'm telling you, man.
Did your trigger get broke? Did your trigger get stuck?
At some point, somebody reloaded. At some point, somebody reloaded. You can't tell me different. You can try, but you can't tell me different. At some point, somebody reloaded.
And they try to make a big deal that it wasn't 60, it was 46.
Like that makes a difference. You knock off 14 bullets, he still got hit 46 times. Think about it.
That's sad.
Don't make no
That
sense.
is utterly sad. But that's all I have this week for our current events.
Yeah, that was enough.
Yeah.
Shit.
And of course, we still got the January 6th thing going on. It's a thing to me. I don't even call it a court hearing because it's bullshit. Just like Arnez J said last time, them was some niggas for show.
Yep.
And here we are watching it on TV. Do you think if that was us up there, they be put on TV every day?
Let me tell you
and
something.
I'm just now, since I've been in college, I'm just not getting caught up with Young and the Restless, and they interrupt Young and the Restless to show this crap. Come on, man.
Let me tell you something. I agree with Arnez J. I agree with Arnez J. Because if that had been some of us, you wouldn't have made it past the street.
No. It would have been blood all on them Capitol steps.
It would have been dead bodies all over the place.
And that's, you know what? And that is so sad.
I agree.
That's utterly sad for us to even say, but that's reality.
Oh, Mike
We
is in
wouldn't
here.
even got to the Capitol step, let alone inside the Capitol.
Oh, Mike is in here, baby.
Yeah, hi Mike, what's up?
He said the problem is not the dog, it's the person that trained the dog. I agree with you on that, Mike. Just like guns. The gun is the instrument. The gun is the instrument, and the person operating the gun is the problem. I agree with you, Mike. You're 100% correct. You are 100% correct.
But
I
that's
agree
just
with you.
malicious, though. Why be so malicious and train a dog to do that? Now, I know this is a police officer dog, and they're trained just like police officers. Now, you telling me that the dog had the same mentality as a human?
A dog is only going to do what it's trained to do.
No, that's true.
And who trains the dogs?
Human.
There you go.
Just ridiculous.
I agree.
Utterly ridiculous. All right, show topic time.
All right, let's get on it, man. Crabs in the barrel.
No. It's one more I want to talk about.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the one we haven't talked about. I want to surprise you with this.
Okay.
Because I want to utterly get your true heartfelt opinion about it.
Let's hear it.
As I clear my throat. In Georgia, there are 2 black candidates to compete for Senate seat. Do you know who they are?
Oh, damn. I forgot the
Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker. And I'm just still stuck that, I mean, I know the last election.
Hold on. It's don't tell me Herschel's winning.
Herschel's winning.
Oh.
But Warnock is he's the other one. Warnock and Herschel Walker is going to be bidding for the Senate seat for Georgia. Now, y'all,
Hold on, baby. Let me interrupt you. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going back to my social studies classes. There are 2 senators to a state, correct? One Democrat, one Republican.
But see, Herschel is conservative. Well, I guess it's kind of like
That's Republican.
Yeah, that's Republican. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. But yeah, Raphael Warnock, and Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker came with complete.
That's why I said I'm not gonna tell him about this one. I want to see his gut feeling about what he think is about to happen in Georgia. And then when you look at the polls, Herschel Walker is winning. I'm not gonna say he's winning. He's leading in the polls.
How dumb do you have to be to lose to the absolute dumbest candidate ever to run?
Well, he's backed by Mr. Trump. And a lot of people look at that as, well, if he's backed by Trump, he must know what he's talking about.
No, he does know what he's talking about. He can't even form a complete sentence. Have you heard him talk?
And that's what I'm saying. Herschel. That's the way he says. Like that. Is it Herschel? But yeah, Herschel Walker.
He can't pronounce his own damn name correctly.
Right.
So, what makes you think that he can do anything in politics?
It's mind-boggling. Again, my sister Stacey Abrams walked those streets and stomped those halls to get Georgia overturned, first of all, to a blue state. Let's
For the
start
first
there.
time ever.
Ever. Because this is a deep, deep, deep South state.
Yes, it is.
And for it to be turned blue, kudos to that sister.
I give credit
And
where
you
credit's
mean to
due.
tell me in the whole state of Georgia, Warnock, okay, I know Warnock, he probably get it because he's a preacher at Ebenezer Baptist Church. That's
Right.
where
That's what
Martin Luther
Dr. King,
King,
yeah.
So he might get it on the strength of that. But there was nobody else that could participate, run, campaign, door knock, put out flyers, anything, except for Herschel Walker.
I'm still tripping out the fact that Herschel is in the league.
Yeah, he's leading the polls.
How dumb do you have to be?
This is going to be a historic matchup. Whoever wins. Well, some part Warnock is in there already, but to go up against Herschel, maybe Walker will win, because he is from Georgia. He's a well-known sports figure. He won a championship in the Heisman Trophy at the University of Georgia. And Georgia is one of those good old boy states. They love their church and they love their football. So they got two good candidates in there that runs on those strengths, but I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to say anything against Mr. Herschel Walker, but everything that I've ever heard him say or anything that ever came out his mouth has been asinine.
Mike said we need to get off of Mike. Mike said we need to lay off of Herschel.
Yeah, that's his homeboy. Yeah, that's one of his idols. No, just play.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. I'm sorry, Mike. You my brother, and I love you, man. But damn it, I'm sorry. Herschel Walker dumber than a box of rocks. I'm sorry.
This is what he said. It kind of, first of all, he's been defended by Trump he defended Trump against saying Trump is not racist because Trump went to Disneyland with him and his kids and rode the rides. First of all, that's stupid. Secondly, he has accused Black Lives Matter of wanting to destroy the country, and he has said that black on black crime is far worse than violence by police. What the fuck?
WTF?
Yeah. Black on black crime is far worse than violence by police.
First
I ain't
of
never
all,
heard of no Crips and no Blood put knees on each other's neck until they can't breathe. Have you?
Marvin said Lil Jon could run.
Exactly. Yeah. What? Right. Good one. Good one. Right. Exactly. It's like anybody can think, yeah, you got a little change. You can run for these offices these days.
Yep.
This is crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. There has been other other states that had, two black defendants going against each other. But I don't know. This one right here just sticking out like a sore thumb.
Man,
I don't know if it's because of Herschel or what.
I'm just saying, man. How dumb. Well, see, we already know Herschel's cooned out. We know that for a fact. That's a given. He's cooned out 100%. That's the reason why people like him, because he is a coon. He's already been vetted. That's part of the reason why he's winning right now. Sorry, Mike. Your boy's a coon. But anyway.
I mean, Warnock, he has done his thing too, He has done a lot of things to try to get Georgians out to vote. And like, I remember when he was one of the number one troopers out there fighting after the George Floyd killing. And he the one who came in with the slogan COVID 1619. Because that was the year when some of the first slaves arrived in what is now called the United States of America.
Yeah.
I mean, he has done his, stuff like that. That I think that's what got him to where he is now.
Yeah.
But I can't think of what have Herschel done.
Nothing. Mike put up in here, he said he can't be too bright dealing with Trump. I guess money talks. You just, yep.
That's the head on the nail.
That's exactly it.
Give that man $100.
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Because, come on, man, Herschel Walker, of all people, he can't even form a complete sentence.
This is the part here that I said if I lived in Georgia, I would not, I repeat, I would not vote for him just for this statement right here. He wrote a book, a memoir.
Oh, he can write
titled Breaking Free. He didn't wrote that. He told somebody. And they added some words to make it to a $250 page book. He didn't do that. In one of the little segments in the book, he said his mother taught him that color was invisible and doing right or wrong was what mattered. He said, I never really liked the idea that I was to represent for my people. My parents raised me to believe that I represented humanity, people, and not black people, white people, yellow people, or any other color or type of person. It's just people.
I told you, he cooned out. He cooned out.
After I read that, I said, Lord,
Now you see where.
Texas ain't no better because we got Ironside, but I'm glad I'm not in Georgia.
Yeah, but Ironsides ain't black though. Herschel is.
It's the same thing.
Ain't he married to a white woman?
That's what I'm saying. Same thing. Yep.
Yeah. That's neither here nor there, but come on now.
Yep. Same thing. It's just that mentality.
Yeah.
That's what's getting to me.
Yeah, that's what gets
mentality.
me. See, I could care less about who marries who.
Exactly.
That's not my business.
I'm just talking about who are you running for, who are you standing for.
Right.
I'm not saying just going there and race because of black
people. What are
people.
your loyalties? Yeah. What are your loyalties?
What are your stands on this country's government that we're going through right now?
Even
These
Mike
issues are crazy.
Even Mike Say didn't write that damn book.
Exactly. There's no way. He probably said, okay, I want to say that. I want to say that. I want to say that. And they said, okay, we're going to get some words from the dictionary and make it about $250 to 300 page book. And we got you. He was like, okay.
Okay, then.
Okay.
Okay, then.
But you know what would be another Trump move?
What?
If he wins.
Man, if he won. But again, who is his opponent?
Warnock.
That's right.
Good.
Warnock.
Yeah.
Come on, Warnock.
Yeah.
Come on, Warnock.
And I bet you if I was Warnock, I'd be like, I can't believe I am losing to a full-blown coon. I can't find another words. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what he is. He's cool.
Here I am marching. I'm preaching at one of the biggest black churches in the world. I have the same mentality and the same foresight as Dr. King does, and I'm losing to this man right here who said that the world. What he said, the world is. He said the world is flat, isn't it? Ain't the world flat? Yeah. He talking about we have 54. We got 54 states. 54? Is it 54 states? I'm sorry. I didn't know.
What other four come from?
And he went to the University of Georgia. Okay. I'm not saying nothing about University of Georgia, but hey.
They let him slide.
That's one of the ones who
they let him slide.
Yeah.
That.
This guy gonna get him his degree, get him out here.
Yeah. Get him out of here.
And see, it makes me wonder. And I thought, over the years, he done got hit in the head from playing football or whatever. But they said this man was like this before he was playing football. So
I'm telling you.
All right, so I just want to sneak that one on you.
I'm telling you. My cousin Brickhouse Brown, God bless his dead, knew Herschel Walker. Herschel Walker's always been stupid.
Wow.
I'm being honest with you.
Wow.
If I could call Brickhouse, if he was alive right now, if I could call Fred right now, he would tell you flat out that Herschel been stupid a long time.
But he's been stupid. No one says it's stupid, or is it that he just not? He's oblivious.
He's been a coon a long. Let's put it like this: he's been a coon a long time.
Okay.
He's been cooning a long time.
Okay.
Just like Mr. USA Tony Atlas.
Oh no. And a lot of people, they have interviewed quite a few people in Georgia. They say they're just not going to vote for Warnock or Herschel Walker just because of their color.
Right.
They're going to vote and see who has the better campaign and who's going to do something for just not Georgians, but when they get in Senate, who's going to fight for everyone.
Well, see, that's just it. See, they don't want Warnock in because Warnock's going to do something for black folks.
Yeah.
Okay? Herschel ain't. That's why he's winning.
Well, he just told y'all, my mama told me that I just don't look at color. Don't look at color. We all the same.
Okay, Herschel.
Good luck with that. But shout out to Georgia. Y'all hope y'all just make the right move. And if you guys want Herschel,
more power to you.
Exactly.
I don't live there.
All right, so now we can go. I just want to put that little tip in. I want to get your opinion on that.
Well, you got it.
And that's kind of like it. This kind of relates to the crab and the barrel syndrome because
it really does. It really does.
I really haven't heard these two say anything negative about each other, but I'm pretty sure when they get closer time to vote, we might see some slanging.
Yeah, I agree. But I don't really consider that crabs in the barrel. That's not really crabs in the barrel because a crab in the barrel is somebody that doesn't want somebody else to succeed because they're not a success.
Well, kind of because they're two black men running for a
high position.
And then it's like the state that they're running for is fluently Republicans,
right?
And you'll think that they will be more, what word I'm looking for, more like upfront and be like, make this a big deal because, like I said, the state has turned blue.
Yeah.
But then again, we really don't know their stance. It's like, are they doing this for show? This is what I'm thinking about her. Like I said, I don't know Warner, but I've seen some of the things that he's done since he's been campaigning. But for Herschel, is this just for show? Do you think because your friend Trump got in, you can get in? See, I shouldn't have that mentality like him. So it made me wonder. And to me, the crab in the barrel is like, if Warnock win, or if Warnock take over in the numbers of him in the poll, will he start slinging negative thoughts about him? To me, that's what I'm talking about, the crab in the barrel. So I don't think he should do that. So if Warnock come back and take it, or even if Herschel do win, I think Warnock should just be congratulatory and be like, the best man won.
Okay.
Don't sling no snot. Don't sling no, well, how, just clap it up and say, okay, the best man won. But I hardly think, I'm pretty sure, because I don't know any, because like when Marion Barry was in office, people talked about that man like he was a dog.
The bitch set me out.
You know? You know what I'm saying? But he turned that state around.
Let me tell you something, man, about the whole Marion Barry situation. Even though I never lived in DC, Marion Barry did some really good things in that state, in DC. He really did. In District of Columbia, he did some really big things. We didn't care. The people there didn't care about him smoking crack.
How you know they got the name Chocolate City? They was thriving.
Thank you. They were
very much
thriving.
so.
They didn't care about him smoking crack.
No,
so what?
I don't care if you smoke crack.
The city is prospering.
I just won't let you in my house by yourself.
Exactly.
I don't care if you smoke crack. I really don't
care about you smoking crack.
But then, like I said, once all that came out, everybody started saying, well, y'all want to talk about him when y'all was thriving.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting all them good contracts up there, and everybody had good jobs.
Getting paid well.
Exactly. So why you talking about this man now? Why y'all not still supporting him?
Right.
Because he has an outside activity that most people feel like is wrong.
I agree. Because think about this. He's not the only politician to smoke crack.
Oh my God. No.
He ain't the only politician to smoke crack. Come on.
No.
It's a whole bunch of white ones that got more expensive habits than his. Crack is cheap cocaine.
Exactly. What do the late great Whitney Houston, crack is whack. Nobody do no crack. That's cheap stuff.
Exactly.
Well, let me get this quick definition of what crab in the barrel mentality means.
Okay.
Crab mentality, also known as crab theory, crabs in a bucket, also barrel, or the crab bucket effect, is a way of thinking best described by the phrase, if I can't have it, neither can you.
Hello.
Yeah. Me and my sister go back and forth on this word, the difference between jealousy and envy.
Okay.
I can clearly say today, July 17th, 2022 at 8:01 p.m., I am not jealous of no one.
Right. Why should you be?
Not a single person in this world. Now, there are some people that I might envy, but I envy them to a utmost respect kind of way, not a negative way.
Right.
I have a cousin-in-law now doing very well for herself.
Right.
I just went to her housewarming party not too long ago. Came from the worst side of town, but doing very well. I can envy her because she has she has done everything that I have in my life too, have strived to be. The only thing that I haven't done, I haven't got a home yet, but God said the same, I will be the next year and a half.
Oh, no doubt.
Keep it prayed up. But I'm not jealous of her at all. I'm envy her because I'm so proud of her. But to me, that's that crab in the barrel. I could be like, I don't know what she get if she ain't gonna do nothing mess. I'm not gonna you'll
That's
never
a crab
hear
in
me
the
say
barrel.
that.
That's a crab in the barrel.
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
And let me piggyback off of that right there. Marvin Lewis, who's in this chat room right now, one of my oldest friends, been knowing this dude since Purple Rain.
Wow, not Purple Rain.
Really? That's how long we've been knowing each other.
Wow.
Marvin had a car. I didn't. I wasn't jealous of Marvin. A little bit envious, maybe a little bit, because he had a car and I
Right.
didn't. But that's my homie.
Right.
We rode in that car forever. For a long time. Maybe all of us piled in the back seat, Marvin driving, system bumping. But I wasn't jealous of it.
Absolutely.
I was never jealous of. That's my dude right there.
I bet you call him like, Mark, can I get it right? Be like, where you at, bro? I'll come swoop you up.
No doubt about it.
You know?
He scooped me up in a minute.
Yep.
yo, Marv, let's go out tonight, man. All right, where we gonna go? I don't know. Let's just go.
Right.
And he come up and get us, and we get dressed, man, and boom, it's a done deal after that.
Right.
No jealousy, nothing like that. But I mean, said, damn, man, I need to get me a car. That's what I was thinking.
So that made you work hard, right?
Exactly. Yeah, right. I wasn't jealous of the brother, nah, because he would give me a ride without question. So, that's just the way it was.
But they always say that old saying, success is success, and there's it's enough out here for all of us to eat.
Right.
So why pull somebody down? I don't understand that. Why even have that in your mentality anyway, to think that I don't want your success to be greater than mine.
Right.
Excuse me? We can be doing this together. I'm not gonna be mad at yours if you're doing better than me. Why would I? We're both out here getting it.
And Mike said something hit on the nail, man. He said, "Amen, sister. Ain't jealous of nobody." Exactly. You shouldn't be. I've never been jealous of a black person being successful.
I'm not jealous of a white. I'm not jealous of
anybody
nobody
being successful.
I don't care what color you are. No.
And I damn sure ain't jealous of my own people being successful.
No,
By all means,
not
be
at
successful,
all.
please.
And
Get
that's
out
why
there.
I want to be successful even more.
Yeah.
So that makes me look good because I'm part of the culture.
There you go. Exactly. I would never pull somebody down just because I'm not where they are right now.
Right.
No, I would never do that. I mean, you got companies out there right now that I wish my company, that our business would blow up like theirs
Absolutely.
did. But that's just going to make us work harder to get our business to flourish like
Absolutely.
that. That's all it's going to do.
What's that old Bible verse in the Bible? Work cease not dead high. I can't think of it right now, but you gotta work to get you just be like, Lord, I hope my business be a billionaire company. And don't do nothing.
Overnight.
Exactly, and don't do nothing to make it happen.
It's not going to happen
Come
overnight.
on.
And I go do you one better. There's an old Confucius saying that I live by. It goes, journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So I'm taking my single step now.
Absolutely.
I got a whole bunch of more steps to go before I hit the 1,000-mile journey. But still, you gotta take that first step. Don't get jealous of someone, especially another black person. I've never been jealous of somebody.
Well, could it be that some people have that crab in the barrel mentality because they're trying to make themselves feel better?
That's exactly it. Because they look at it like this. And Marvin hit the nail on the head. He said there was no need to be jealous of a hoopty because it was a bucket. None of us were jelly. None of us were jelly, but thicker than peanut butter already, brother.
Yes,
Plain and
sir.
simple.
Yep.
Plain and simple. Because we always used to pile up in their Regal. We used to pile up in their Regal on the weekends and go wherever, But yeah. And Mike hit the nail on the head too. He said jealousy is like a disease. It will consume you. You're absolutely right. It most certainly will. It will
Jealous
consume
of what though? What are you jealous because this person put in the work? You jealous because this person had a vision and brought it to fruition? You jealous of what? What's to be jealous of?
Me and Marvin have a friend named Mario. Mario's a doctor now. We're proud of that brother. I'm not jealous of Mario because he's a doctor.
Absolutely.
By all means, brother, get that education. We ain't mad. I'm proud of it. I can say I know a doctor. Personally. I wouldn't have it any other way. That's my dude. We cool.
But is it a mentality? Do you think crab in the barrel is a mentality?
Well, see, this is where it comes from. Let me give people a little bit of a history of where it comes from, because I'm an amateur historian. The whole thing behind keeping another black person down comes from slavery, because people need to read the. They say it's fake and it didn't happen, but people need to read the Willie Lynch letters. Okay. Now, what the Willie Lynch letters did was it pretty much told slave owners on how to treat their slaves. One section in there, you put the slaves against each other. You pick the light skimmers against the dark skimmers. You pick the old ones against the young ones. You pick the house slaves against the field slaves. So that way, because in that dissension, you can control them without them even knowing it, because they're too busy bickering amongst each other.
They'll tear
themselves.
each other down.
Right, they'll tear each other down. That's where it comes from.
Wow.
And that same thing is happening right now.
We're just so over jealous. We don't even recognize what they're doing.
Don't even recognize what's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and they knew. And Willie Lynch, when he wrote that, what did they say? They say it's a fake. I don't know if it's authentic or what. But anyway, they're saying.
According to Uncle Ruckus on the Boondocks, he said it wasn't.
It probably wasn't. But anyway, I don't know. But at any rate, people need to read that because that's pretty much what's going on here. Because I can remember when I got that scholarship to go to OU. No, it was after I got out of college. Right after I got out of college, I had went home for a little while and bumped into some old friends of mine. And a friend of ours, somebody that we knew from back in the day, had just got out of prison. And the first thing they said was, "Oh man, my nigga getting out of prison, man. This your nigga coming home." And I say, "Oh man, that's cool right there. But check this out though, man. In a few months, I get my degree." And this dude said this. I'm not gonna mention his name, this because he's dead now. And this dude said, without batting our soul, "You think you better than me now?" I said, "No, I never said that. I'm just saying, man, get my degree."
Yes, he probably wholeheartedly believed that.
Yeah. "Oh, you think you smarter than me, nigga?" I never said that. But don't worry about it, man. Shit, I'll holler at you later. And I walked off.
Well, let me say this. How do you think it affect the employee? So, okay, this is a little scenario. Multiple crabs in a bucket, and you don't even need a lid because when one tries to escape, another will grab onto it and pull it back in.
Yep.
Excuse me. This is the same scenario in the workplace.
Yep.
Crab mentality manifests in people who don't like others excelling and who will covertly or overtly do things to prevent them from happening or succeeding.
Yep.
I've been there.
I'm sure you have.
I've worked for a company almost 25 years before Sister COVID came and took it from me, but God said the same. And I was pretty much the only one with melanin there. Did not bother me at all.
I know it didn't.
Intimidation sometimes, but not wholeheartedly because I hung in there.
There you go.
And I started there as a bookkeeper and made my way all the way up to an accounting manager. So it's how you see the scenario. It's how you gonna go in there and say, "Hey, this is what I'm gonna do."
Right.
I hate that we do have to go in there and show them that we do have a brain.
Oh man, yeah.
And that we do have a degree.
I do it all the time.
And that we do know what we're talking about. But yeah, it's not just us sometimes. It's those others. They don't want you to succeed either. So it's really sickening. It's a sickening mentality.
Right, I agree with you on that.
Very sickening, especially in the workplace, and especially in our culture. That's the part that gets in my culture. The music that's out now.
Oh man.
You know, a couple of months ago, I can't remember, Neo made a statement that music is just not how it used to be.
It's not.
And that is 100% true.
I agree with him.
It's so many one-hit wonders out here. Do you think in 2056, I might not be here, God, I hope I do be, but I probably won't be here. Do you think I'm going to remember WAP, Wet Ass Pussy?
Nope.
You think I'll be like, girl, that was my jam? You think I'm going to remember that?
Nope.
You think I'm going to remember, what's this other song I heard the other day? I'm like, what are they talking about?
I'm telling you, man, and this doesn't really have anything to do with the whole crabs in the barrel syndrome. I've always said this on several occasions, and you knew this, I'm very critical of today's hip-hop music. I'm very critical about it.
Well,
always have been.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking to a friend of mine on Facebook. Okay, Mike just put a question in the chat room. He asked me, how do I deal with people being jealous of me being an educated brother in the career world? Because, and I can tell you how I deal with it, Mike, and this is something that my grandfather taught me years ago. He said, treat everybody like they drunk. Because what you do with a drunk person, you ignore them for the most part, correct?
Right.
Exactly. That's what you do. You treat them like they drunk. I don't care who you are. Because I've had to tell people flat out, look, man, I got a degree on my wall just like you do.
That's right. Don't change. Be you.
Okay.
This is what my dad say. He said, and my sister got this tattooed on her to this day. Be yourself. Don't change for nobody. Don't go in there flipping. Now, of course, I must admit, the wording and the way I speak, possibly.
Yeah.
But my mentality and my personality, it is what you gonna get.
Oh, I put on my
I'm not gonna ever change. I don't care what color you are.
Oh, I put on my white man voice.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I use my white man vocabulary.
Absolutely.
I'll be the first to tell anybody that. When I'm in the workplace, I put on my white man vocabulary.
Absolutely.
Because you can't talk hood to somebody that don't even know what the hood is.
Right.
You can't do that.
Right.
So,
But then when they come up to you trying to talk to you, hood, I don't even drop down to that level.
Me
I
either.
still carry that same. Oh,
I laugh at
hi. How are you?
I laugh
Oh,
at
you
them.
did? How was your weekend? I'm not gonna be like, well, girl, I said you did. I'm not gonna go, but girl, I'm not gonna do that.
no. I laugh at them myself. I think it's funny. But anyway,
But yeah, treat them like they drink. That's a good scenario.
yeah, exactly. That's how I handle it, Mike. I treat them like they drunk, man. I don't care who it is. But back to the whole. Back to man, I forgot what I was saying.
Well,
But
the
anyway,
reason why I brought up music is because to me, a lot of these artists are like crab in the barrel.
I agree.
They put out pretty much the same music,
The same
same
song.
beat,
Same
the
song.
same dance, the same, and then when one gets a dollar more, they copied off of me or they stole my. That's crab in the barrel.
That's crabs in the barrel.
That's why I brought up music. 'Cause like
That's crabs in the barrel.
that's ridiculous.
That's crabs in the barrel.
You know what a
Because-
song I heard the other day? And like I said, some of you won't you won't even remember. Remember that song "Take to the Sky on a Natural High"?
Oh yeah,
Baby, when that song come
Bloodstone.
on.
that's a classic. They came out in the 70s.
That's what I'm saying. I lost my mind, almost flipped my car over trying to turn the radio up. Cause that's a classic. How many
Yeah.
classics do you think we're gonna have from 2015 to now? How many of these things are gonna be classics?
Not none of them. Let's say maybe Kendrick Lamar. His whole album is bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, he's awesome.
I like her too. Her is pretty good too. But I'm just saying, like I said, the reason why I brought up music is because the mentality. I don't know if it's these record labels that's making these people have this mentality
That's
or
exactly
what,
it.
but it's sickening.
That's exactly
It
it.
is very sickening.
Because they want you to be. Because again, that goes back to slavery times, like I said. Because what the master would do is say, "Hey, Ezekiel, Aloysius got a house with wood floors, and your floor still got dirt on them. What you gonna do about that?" And of course, my man is gonna be jealous of the dude with the wood floors because he ain't got wood floors. Him and his family still sleeping on dirt floors.
Right.
And
Right.
there's that whole crabs in the barrel mentality right there. They start saying, "Oh, I'm gonna pull this motherfucker down because he just got props from the master." So, and that's how that goes. And that's pretty much how these so-called artists are out here, because they're not really artists in my personal opinion, because they keep on doing the same shit over and over and over again. All of them do. And I've said this to several people, man. We got too many rappers and not enough MCs in the hip hop game, and we don't have anybody that can sing. And you know what I mean by singing?
Well,
Whitney Houston could sing.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna give her props. I don't even understand why she's doing a talk show now. But
Jennifer
that
Hudson.
damn Jennifer Hudson.
She can sing.
I heard her the other day. I teared up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Like I said, she can sing.
I ain't gonna lie. That girl
got
had
too
me.
many-
I literally stopped and was looking at the TV.
Well, see, you got too many vocalists out there and not too many singers out there. That's the problem.
Jennifer can sing.
'Cause she
Not
can
sing. She can sing.
Exactly.
But I can't.
Fantasia can sing. Now she do all the screaming. When she ain't screaming, she can sing.
Yeah. I can't think of too many now. My
And
girl,
let's-
but she's an old school head. My girl Nita, you gotta give Anita her props.
And let's go
But
back
she's
in the
an
day.
old school-
And let's
old
go
school.
back further than that. Gladys Knight in her damn
Oh,
80s.
yes, sir.
No, she's in her 70s, but still in her 70s can still sing.
Hold a note, very clear.
And don't get me started on Patty
Oh yeah.
and Sister Riri. God bless her dead before she
yes,
passed away.
Yes. Well, no,
But still.
it's just that I just wish these artists would recognize what the industry is doing to them.
It's crabs in the barrel.
And like, I forgot who I was looking at the other day. Get your masters. Get the whole situation that happened to Prince. Learn from that, and stop trying to pull each other down and talk about each other in the industry, because it's not good at all.
That's the problem. See, it's a whole crabs
It's
in the
just
barrel.
fat. It's just a bunch of father, and it's just keeping a rigmarole. It's crazy.
Whole bunch of crabs in the
Like
barrel.
we said earlier, we can have so much more. We all just pull together.
See, but again, that'll never happen because, like I said, we've been so vetted with the white man's bullshit that the whole crabs in the barrel syndrome is going to take over every single time. That's why we haven't done another Black Wall Street. Okay, we haven't done another one, and we'll not to say that we can't, because we can. We got the resources, we got the intellect, we got the money.
Right.
We could do it, but there's always going to be somebody that's going to be that crab in the barrel.
Always one. Like I say, it's always one.
There's always one.
And normally it's in your family or your good Judy circle.
Yeah. It's always that one. There's always one. There's
Well,
always one.
Here's 7 ways to overcome crab mentality. I'm gonna read these out and see if you agree or not.
Okay.
Number 1, admit it.
Okay.
Open your mind and know other people are better. Number 3, understand that helping others is also helping yourself. Number 4, realize that crowd mentality is a mentality.
Right.
Number 5, trust is the glue of life. Number 6, be cheerful. And number 7, just be a leader. Don't be a follower.
Oh man, I love that one. That should be number 1.
Yeah, that's what I said when I read that. I said that should have been the first one.
Oh yeah, that should be number
So
1.
do you agree with any of those? How to overcome crowd mentality?
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I agree with all of those.
Yeah.
And I'll just go ahead and put us out there, man. I'm going to put us out there. Now, I'll be the first to tell anybody that my wife makes more money than I do. I'm not jealous of that. Why would I be?
Exactly.
Why would I be jealous of that? I have no reason to be jealous of my wife. I'm proud of my wife. Hell, because she came from, how long was you out of work for the end of 2 years?
2.5 years.
And here she is right now.
No, I said I have a testimony. I was talking to my cousin David. Hey, David, how you doing? The other day, I was telling him I have a testimony because I'm not going to question how I made it, but I'm here.
Right.
And I'm proud.
Come on.
And I'm standing strong.
Come on.
But yeah, there could be some people that's be like, what you got that for? She don't deserve it. Why
Exactly.
she got him?
Exactly.
It be some friends who just on your relationship. I mean,
Oh, man,
crowd
come
mentality
on.
is employees, your relationship,
Oh, man,
your the way you look, the way you dress, what you have, where you live, it's a whole broad spectrum of crowd mentality. Do different things that people
That's right.
can just be sickening and lack for a better word, jealous. That's the only word. When I think of crab in a barrel mentality, the word that comes to mind is jealousy.
That's pretty much what it is. That's pretty much
But there
what
is
it
no
is.
reason to be jealous of anybody. Like I said, what I have succeeded in, you can do or do better than me.
Yeah.
Cause if I make a hydraulic car, you could probably make a hydraulic car to do something totally different. So it's
Exactly.
always, I don't know. It's to me, it just.
That's just like that's just like I know that for me to get it started, for me to get my business started, I knew that there's a lot of people out there doing exactly what I'm doing. I knew that. But I thought about that for a second. I'm not jealous of anybody else doing their thing. I'm not going to try to pull somebody else down, because I know for a fact that if I would have with I'm not going to even mention who it is. If I was with someone else, the first thing that person would have said, well, everybody else is doing it, what makes them you gonna make some money? Well, I did.
And I remember you telling me, you said only if you made $1
If
and
I
you
would just
sold
sell
one shirt,
I would have been happy.
you
would
have been happy with that.
And I would have been.
Yeah.
I would have been happy with that. But with me bringing you in on my little business venture, you saw how many people were doing it. You didn't discourage me. You didn't tell me to stop.
No.
You said keep going. What else can you do? And you know good and damn well that every single time, and I love you for this. Every single time I do a shirt, I do it better than the one day before.
Oh yeah, definitely. And my sister, I kudos to my sister. My sister, she's number one cheerleader, because she always called me to her. She said, you gotta get into this type of business. You gotta get into this type of business. I'm like, well, everybody doing. She said, so long as yours is better.
There you go.
And she's big on customer service.
Yeah.
She said, as long as you treat people how they want to be treated, and you get back to them and do what they need you to do, and she said, they'll come to you quicker than they go to anybody else.
Right.
And I agree with that, because I'm big on customer service too.
I'm big on customer service too.
So y'all know the other night we was at Red Lobster, that little boy was about 2 inches from getting his ass chewed
Oh
off.
my God, boy, you better be
He
glad.
was spent. I said, you know what, babe? And I even told him, baby, back in my day, you would have got it.
You would have got the busyness.
You would have got it, but see, I don't know if you packing. I told him this dinner.
Yeah.
I said, I don't know if you packing or not. You could be having a bad day, and I don't want you unleashing your bullets on me. I said, but baby, you need to get it together.
But yeah, man, and again, see, that would have been crabs in the barrel too if you would have tried to hold me down from doing that thing.
Absolutely,
but you didn't.
no.
Okay.
Never.
Because I look at it like this: when I first started doing it, the first thing I said to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. It's a lot of folks doing it, but then again, it's a lot of folks cooking hamburgers too.
Right?
How many hamburger joints is it out there?
Lots.
And one of the biggest ones is what, McDonald's, right? Mm-hmm. Is McDonald's stopping Wendy's from making money?
No.
Is Wendy's stopping Whataburger from making money?
They should go water. No.
I mean, but you can see where I'm going with this, right?
Right.
Is Whataburger stopping Brahms from making money?
Burger King.
Anybody?
Mm-mm.
Of course. And plus, you got some
Yeah.
local guys here that are pretty good. Is Five Guys stopping them from making money?
Right.
Exactly. So I look at it like this, man. Hell, I'm doing my thing.
But you know what? It's some little holes in the wall. Did I take you out? I think I've taken you out to W&W. We had one of them burgers, haven't we?
Where?
In Hutchins. That little burger joint out there, that little joint been out there for years. And when I tell you those are the best burgers.
Marvin knows about this place in Oklahoma City, Geronimo's. They got some bomb burger. I haven't taken you there yet, but I will.
Like I said, I love a good burger.
It's a little hole in the wall spot, but I'm telling you right now, man, that spot I'm telling you, it's some good burgers.
Oh yeah.
And they still in business. They've been in business for years.
Oh yeah. Just like WW been in business for years, still serving burgers.
Yes, indeed.
The King Burger.
Let's open these phone lines and get some calls
see
in.
see if people have any thoughts about crab in the barrel.
Oh yeah. I want to
Or
hear
any
somebody else.
experiences that they've possibly gone through and how did they resolve it. I'd love to hear that.
Okay, the number's on the screen. It should be popping up in a second now. If you haven't popped up yet, it's 469-638-3459. So give us a call. Tell us what your thoughts are. But yeah, man, that whole thing, I have always thought that I've never been jealous of anybody doing anything. Ever. I look at it like this. There's always somebody out there that's going to be just as good, if not better than you. And I know that for a fact. You know, case in point. I use me as an example again. Mike's brother-in-law, he's a martial artist.
Excuse me.
And I'll be the first to tell anybody, he's a better martial artist than me. He is. Give credit
Oh
where
yeah,
credit's
Mike,
due.
I don't know if I told you, Sweet Pea know Courtney.
Yeah, Marvin just said he don't know if the Geronimo was still open, but they had some good shit though. But anyway, yeah. Courtney's a better martial artist than me. I'd be the first to tell anybody that. Yeah, he's better than me. Well, at the time when I knew of him, I never knew him personally, but I knew of him back when he was when I was competing. Yeah, and I know he's better than me now because I ain't practicing shit. Better part 4 to 6 years. But anyway, yeah.
But I remember you telling me that y'all don't bring each other down. Y'all don't talk about each other.
That's one thing about martial arts. We never talk about. We never turn other martial arts down. I give them props. I give them props. So I've never done that. I mean, just like believe it or not, I had seen Michael Jai White in action years and years ago in a tournament. Excellent, really good with his feet. I'm like, damn, that dude is, as big as he was. I'm like, damn, he's pretty good with his feet to be so big. But yeah. But that's way before he got famous though. That's way before he got famous. I knew him.
Wow.
But anyway, again, that's the one thing that you don't do. You don't tear down another person like that. And that's the one thing that people that have their crabs in the barrel mentality do. The first thing they start trying to do is tear somebody down.
It's not worth it.
No, it's not.
Because, it might be somebody out there rude. You're like, yeah, but then it might be me over here in the cubby like, really?
For real.
Well, I know I won't patronize anything that you're trying to sell, offer, tell, show, or whatever. It's not worth it. I feel like if you have that type of conundrum in your spirit, I don't want to be a part of it. Because I don't want that jumping off on me. Because that's just not who I am.
That's right.
That's not how I live my life.
Exactly. We got bad things to do. But yeah, y'all, call in if you want. We got a few people in the chat room. Call in.
Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, let us know what y'all thinking, man. So
Yeah, because like when I came up with this topic, I feel like what's going on in this world now is a crowd mentality. It's like I said earlier about TXU. Price, gas is high, food is high, so TXU probably like, let me raise this wattage up a couple of pennies, and that's not fair.
That's exactly it.
That's not fair. Don't be trying to get your piece of the pocket. You see other companies doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I know what they call good business or better business, but sometimes you'll lose business.
Yeah.
Cause like I told that young lady at TXU, y'all know y'all not the only producer of electricity, right?
Oh yeah.
I know I've been with you. No man, you've been with us over 20 some years. I've been with y'all over 30 years. Cause I've been on my own over 30 years. So ma'am, sir, I don't need your electricity. I go somewhere else.
That's
So
right.
I know.
That's right.
It's
I agree
also-
with you,
it
man.
just-
See,
and that's what I got. I'm like, why are we having this? Why is there so much backbiting? Why is there so much evil? And it also came from when the young man, the U Valley shooting. That got me to the crab in the barrel situation, because when somebody's calling, okay, I can hear it calling, ringing.
if I can get the answer, hold on.
I heard something. Hello.
Yo,
Hello?
what's up, Nas?
Hello?
Yo, Nas, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's going on, man?
I can't call it. What's going on with you, man?
Oh, man, just sitting back, sipping on some and listening to y'all spit that ism.
All right, already, man. The floor is yours, brother. Take over.
No, man, I ain't trying to do it like that tonight, because I know the traffic is heavy on your thing, but I know we was talking about crabs in a barrel, and
Right.
I definitely agree with what you were saying about it goes back to slavery.
Yes.
It definitely goes back to there.
Yeah.
And there's been so many examples of crabs in a barrel that you could go back. You don't even have to go back that far. Just go back 100 years. Case in point with the Tulsa race riot.
Oh, yes.
That started with jealousy.
Yes. Yes. Good point. Really good point.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Real good
I mean,
point.
because what they say, well, no, you all, we're not going to help you. We're not going to do anything for you. Do your own thing. Pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
That's exactly what they did.
What they did, they pulled themselves up, did their own thing, and what happened? One of the first terrorist attacks on American soil
Hello.
happened in Tulsa.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
So from that, that alone, you're seeing the example of it on a larger scale.
Yep.
And then, of course, you have just something as recent as, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, yes.
That was an example
Yes.
of crabs in a barrel.
Oh, good example. Really good example.
You know what I'm saying? We as black men, we get that so bad, that we want to come to blows or death with somebody over some shoes or some trick that everybody tossing up
Come on.
and things of that nature.
Yep. You're right.
We got that bad with us. We expect them to try to hate on us, but you would think that us as black men, we would try to get it together with each other as much as BS as we've gone through.
Mm-hmm.
You would think that we would try to get it together with each other, and then we do pretend like that. And then next thing you know, that motherfucker think he the shit because he got a car.
Exactly.
He think he the shit because he got this house.
Exactly.
He got this, he got that. And probably that dude ain't even thinking on that level.
He's
Right.
All of us that hung around, all our little clique, you know what I'm saying? There was, like you said earlier, I had a car, but it was a little hoopty bucket. But by that same token, I didn't even trip. I was just like, yeah, we all could benefit.
There you go.
It was just a little rollout.
Yeah.
And everybody has done well within our little circle.
Exactly.
And I see.
Yeah.
So there's nothing but love on that part.
There you go.
But yeah, we gotta get it together, definitely with each other, as far as all this hating on each other and he think he this or he think he that. How about we just try to feed off each other and say, hey, how did you get that? Or how did you do this? Or how did you do that? Let's pull each other in and school each other instead of sitting up there trying to fool each other.
That's right.
School each other.
There you go. There you go. And it's
Very
just,
good point.
And it's just like I was saying earlier, Marv, I brought my wife in on my little business venture, man. She loves it. So, and she didn't give me a shitload of ideas. She didn't try to pull me down. She didn't pull me down. As a matter of fact, she lifted me up. And that's where it's supposed to be. That's where it's supposed to be. And that's why I married her.
Exactly. And that's a beautiful thing right there.
Right?
Because I'm not saying that not saying that women and men, but as far as marriage go, but that's cool that y'all working it out on a business tip.
Right.
Some, I'm not, it's just some that I've seen. They'll sit up there and try to hate. You don't know what you're doing with that, with your business. We got bills to pay. You know what I'm saying? Let's do something else. They'll try to discourage you instead of encourage you.
Oh yes, been through that.
I've seen that happen. So that's good that your wife is doing that. That's a good look.
Oh yeah.
Not too many do that lately.
You ain't lying. I mean, like I said, between her and my mother, man, these are my two biggest cheerleaders, dude.
Yes, indeed, man.
I mean, we as black women, we as black women, and as far as black men, if you have your wife wanting to do something like with him, I was telling him some ideas that I had, and he was the same way. He was like, "Go for it, you can do it, whatever." And kind of like my situation now on my job, I decided to take on something different and do something different and add on to what I already have, and he's been right there. But he has told me too, don't burn yourself out, don't make yourself sick. But if you think you can do it, handle your business.
There you go.
So you got to have that support system.
Exactly.
You got to have that support system.
Yep. That's right.
Exactly. So, that's and sometimes two heads is better than one. As far as bouncing off ideas on business and things of that nature.
Oh yeah.
She might have an idea, that you wouldn't probably even really thinking about. You're like, damn.
Oh, she's giving me several. I can tell you that right now.
The opposite.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of crabs in a barrel right there.
Right.
Very much so. Very much so. I agree 100%.
Yes, indeed, man. And one more of those big crabs in a barrel before I go.
Mm-hmm.
One other big one was the Obama administration, and I was guilty of this myself.
Right.
I mean, and the thing is, I appreciate that brother even being in office, but I got caught up in he didn't do nothing for us situation.
Right.
Which, yeah, he didn't, but by that same token, I shouldn't be sitting up there, and this is me personally, ain't nobody else. I shouldn't have been sitting up there saying, well, saying the negative stuff I said about it. You know what I'm saying? I was glad to see him in office. But I was like, well, damn, he did for these people, why come he couldn't do for us? But by that same token, just seeing him visually in there pissed off a lot of people.
Yes, it did.
So, and that in itself should be embraced, because that's damn near impossible to achieve as racist as America is.
You know what, Nas? I'm just gonna be honest with you, man. You're not the only one.
I'm gonna take back what I said about. Take back what I said about the dude.
I mean,
take back what I said about Obama.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, Nas, and my wife can tell you right now, I'm the same exact way. She tells you, I was real critical of Obama, and I still am to this very day. But you're absolutely right. I need to look at the bigger picture, because you're right. Him being in office pissed off a whole bunch of people. That's the opposite of us. So yeah, you're right. I need to look at that.
He had to deal with crabs in a barrel, I'm sure, way more than anything that me or you or anybody else would ever endure.
I agree.
So, I mean, because he had his own damn party stabbing him in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
Didn't pass nothing.
You had the Democrat and the Republican.
Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right.
So I looking back, I give that dude all his props. I give Obama all his.
Oh yeah, But nice. I'm with you on that one, man. I'm with you on that. That's a good way of looking at it.
So. But all right, man. I'm gonna fade off, man, and let somebody get up on the mic. I just I loved your segment. I loved your show.
Yeah.
And hope we see each other real soon.
Oh, don't worry. We'll be in town this upcoming weekend. So yeah, we'll definitely hit you up.
Nash, before you go, please tell me your thoughts on Herschel Walker running for office.
Oh yeah, I got to hear that.
Please, I wanted you to talk on it, and I wanted you. Yes, please tell me your thoughts.
Okay, real quick. Let's not get it twisted like Keith Sweat. Herschel Walker, they put Herschel Walker out there as a prop. Let's not get it twisted. The dude is not intellectual in any sort of way or fashion. This is me listening to him. This is me listening to his speeches and this and that and the other. And this ain't me just guessing. So what they do, they putting that out there now. Now remember, this is the visual that white people are seeing. See, look at them. They trying to be politicians, and they can't even read. They're best politicians. This is them thinking this is our best product that we pushing out on the line.
Wow.
So you trying to tell me? You trying to tell me You trying to tell me Herschel's our Cadillac?
Yeah.
No.
Herschel is the, I guess, the Cadillac Escalade. He's like a food stamp version of Obama.
No.
Or them, what you call them? Them cards.
The EBT card.
The little benefit card.
Yeah. Wow.
He's that version. He's like a broke ass. I got $3 in my name version of Obama. What he is.
That's what I kept saying too. I said, there is no way. So this is going to be another episode, because whoever those people who push Trump is the same mentality who pushing Herschel. That's my personal opinion. I'm sorry.
Good point though.
But they want to push Herschel though.
Why? For what?
It seems like because that's the visual they want. See? Why would we want to elect a black person as anything? Look, they can't even read.
Oh my God. And that is sick.
This is their best product. And then, you got a couple others that's out there that's kind of doing it, but he's the focus right now. All eyes on him, like Tupac.
Yep, you got a point.
I may reference hip hop, if I may reference my hip hop vernacular.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. By all means.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but that's who they want America to see. See, look, this is who they got. This is who they want, and good and damn well, Herschel ain't who none of us picked. Well, I can't speak for Georgia, but I guarantee if it was my choice, it definitely would be him.
Hell no.
He's that good old boy. He gets that pat on the head from Trump, and if he's co-signed by Trump, he got to be okay.
Exactly, and that's exactly where I see
that
it.
Shows he's not. That shows right now he's not racist. Because we picked Herschel, that big black butt. We picked him. He's the people's champ.
That's what I've been saying. That's exactly what I've been saying right there. That's exactly what I've been saying.
It's the visual, Reggie and Mimi. It's the visual.
Right.
We see him like when Obama was in office.
Yep.
This is the visual. We want you to see this guy. We want this guy put out there, so the next time you try to vote for a black person, think of Herschel.
Damn, that's a good way of looking at it too.
It sure is. It's sad, but it's true.
That's a really good way of looking at it too.
Yeah.
That's a good way of looking at it.
Wow.
We gonna race Obama and what he did, because Obama was the total opposite of Trump and Herschel.
Oh yeah.
Total opposite. If you put both of their brains together, they would equal half of Obama's.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that.
So, but this is who these are the people. It seems like it's a joke now. Like, okay, you were a running back who used to play football. You had a decent running game and all that back in the day. But how did you? It seemed like you ain't got to do too much to be running for politics no more. All you got to do is have some kind of celebrity status.
Yeah, some name recognition.
That's pretty much it right there.
And that's it.
Yeah, because Arnold Schwarzenegger, he ended up being governor of California.
Yep.
Yeah, you even had Gary Coleman, rest in peace, trying to run.
Yeah, he did run for office, didn't he?
Yeah, he ran for office. So it seems like now it's just some kind of like joke, and ain't nobody taking it serious and this and that and the other. So okay, we'll throw Herschel out there, let him tap dance for us.
Yep.
Fetch that biscuit.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, get them butter biscuits, boy.
Unbelievable.
Man, if he win that though, I hope he don't. Oh Lord, have mercy. But this is what they want. And by the way, Trump is gonna win in 2024.
Oh, I
Say it
agree.
again.
I already know he is.
Say it again. I told
he
him.
is.
Yep.
I've been saying it.
America needs it. This is they Jim Jones. They need him.
Yep.
They lost. This Biden dude in office being reckless and not respecting the game. We need Trump back.
That's
And I'm
exactly
not
it.
understanding how easy he's walking around with all the stuff he did.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, he did this and he did that January the 6th and this and that and the other. Yeah, he's still able to walk around. So that tells me right there
Yep.
that this whole thing, I don't even know why they had it on TV or even reporting.
That's what I
Nothing's
said
gonna
too.
happen to him.
I agree. And he know it.
Nothing's gonna happen to Trump. They got everybody got locked up or everybody got in trouble except him and Steve Bannon. I don't even think Steve Bannon gonna get in trouble.
Steve Bannon,
But definitely Trump ain't.
but see, think about Steve Bannon, and people have to understand this. And whenever I hear people say that Trump ain't a racist, now Nash, you know, Steve Bannon is a known racist.
Oh, he's down like 4 flats on a dump truck when it comes to them white sheep.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Y'all better look him up. Check his record. Check his record. You ain't gotta go back too far, but check his
You
record.
sure don't. You sure don't. He's a known racist.
Yeah.
Wow.
So a lot of people like, who is he? Who is he? You better look him up.
For real, because he's a
You
known
know?
racist.
Better look him up. But
Same.
yeah, man. So I hate to say it, but yeah, Hershey Bar, he might get elected. Can't read a damn word, but he gonna be elected.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
then, but see, this is all the setup for Trump, though. This is all the setup. He's putting all these pieces in place, like he got 2 judges on the Supreme Court.
Yep, he sure
Or 2 or
does.
3.
He sure
He's
does.
putting all these pieces in place. He playing chess. Everybody else playing checkers.
Hey,
Trump is playing chess. He ain't the smartest, but he moving. He making moves.
I
with
agree.
his chess pieces,
I agree.
so he can get that 2024.
Oh yeah, because he's gonna get it. I already know he's gonna get it.
Yeah, the white America needs him. They
Oh, yeah.
begging like Keith Sweat. They beg.
You're right,
But
man.
anyway, let me let y'all do y'all thing, man. And it's one love. Love your show. Love what you do.
All right, Nash. We'll see you next weekend, bro.
Always dropping those jewels like
All right, so-
always.
All right, man. We get you
All
later.
right, Nene.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, then.
All right,
Bye.
Mike. If you're still on, man, call in. I want to hear your view. 469-638-3459.
It is crazy. Unbelievable.
But yeah, he made a really good point. He made a really good point with the Herschel Walker thing. I didn't think about the whole visual aspect of it, but he's
Yeah.
absolutely right.
So he's just pretty much like a puppet.
Pretty much a prop, a stage prop.
I mean, I kind of do that. I'm like, this man ain't ran for nobody office, so how all of a sudden he's at one of the a Senate? He's gonna have a Senate seat, and he's leading in the polls.
Has no political experience whatsoever.
That's crazy.
None.
That is unbelievable.
But then I thought about that for a second. You know, when he did run, I thought about Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold Schwarzenegger has some political experience as well.
yeah, wasn't it a wrestler too? Wasn't it-
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah, he's still in office though.
Yeah,
isn't
he's
he?
still in office.
Yeah.
Jesse Ventura ran as an independent. And he's still independent. And I got a lot of respect for Jesse Ventura because, like, when Colin Kaepernick was taking the knee, he was one of the first people in politics to say, Colin Kaepernick, I salute you.
Wow.
Those are his exact words. Look that up whenever you get a minute. He said, Colin Kaepernick, I salute you.
Wow. Well, okay. He probably done got okay. It is getting late.
Yeah, it probably did. But anyway, well, Mike, if you can't get on, man, no, that's cool. But
It's a
anyway,
good show.
oh yeah, this was a really, really, really good show.
Just
Yes.
make you wonder. People don't be a crab in a barrel.
Oh
It's
man, no,
not
it's
even
a waste of
necessary.
time, man.
It
Basically,
is. It's not
basically. I mean,
even
I don't have
necessary.
anything against anybody. I mean, cause like it's like Marvin said, you know, we used to squeeze in that little wriggle of his, man, just roll.
Yeah.
That's just how we work.
Tell you. You know who your friends are when push come to shove. You
Oh, no
know who
doubt.
got your back when push come to shove.
No
because all that crab in the barrel and all that, it ain't even necessary. We all can eat.
No,
we,
that's
we should
enough-
we should all put together so we all can eat anyway. Let's just start there.
That's right.
And if
That's
yours
right.
take off a little bit more than mine, maybe you can tell me what you did to have mine to come
Exactly.
up right
Give
behind
me some
you.
pointers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Give me some pointers so I can do it. So I can do it too. Shit. I mean, come on. I'm not going to hate on nobody for nothing.
Absolutely. But there are those ones.
Yeah.
All right, darling. Good show.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
Let
yeah.
me speak on this right quick. I want to
Go
mention this because it's, I am woman, hear me roar. But for a while, for the last 2 years, they've been going around eliminating some of the Confederate statues. And I am proud to say that Mary McLeod Bethune is the first black person to have a statue commissioned in the U.S. Capitol, Statuary Hall.
Hold on, let me get my sound effects. That deserves a clap. Hold on, let me get my sound effects ready, man, because like that right there, that deserves an applause. Hold on.
She's a excuse me.
Tell everybody who she was.
She's a civil rights activist and educator. Excuse me, and has made history as the first black person to have a state commission. I mean, they commissioned for her statue to be placed in the United States Capitol Statuary Hall.
That was loud.
She's gonna take she's gonna replace the removal of the Confederate General Edmund Kirby Smith. I remember him. Yeah, so kudos to that. I'm so glad that was passed. I hope a lot of these Confederate, I know they pull them down and put them in lockup or something like that, but I hope they all can be replaced with some type of activist that has done something for the world, the culture, however you want to say it. But kudos to Miss McLeod Bethune and her family for this impeccable moment in history.
Yep. Exactly.
I just wanted to mention that before we got it.
Oh, no. That's a good thing to mention. That's a really good thing to mention.
All right, dear. You ready to wrap it up?
Yeah, because I'm hungry.
All right.
My wife made meatballs, y'all.
I did.
Yeah, she did. So I'm going to go ahead and get my grub on. But anyway, y'all, smash the likes. In the words of Willie D, smash them likes, man. Hit that notification bell.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and then tell some enemies.
Absolutely.
Shit.
Absolutely.
Tell everybody, but
and any show topics, drop us a line in the, let us know.
Yeah, let us know, man.
With the Melanated Thought at earthlink.net, and just let us know any topic you'd like to discuss or have us to discuss.
There you go, man. So
absolutely.
That's it. That's exactly it. So anyway, we out of here, y'all. I'm Reggie, y'all.
And I am Mimi the Lady.
We out.
Bye.